on T for the Boxing Voice, and I'm joined this evening by welterweight English prospect Micky Burke. How you doing, Micky?
I'm all good, mate. All good. How yourself?
Yeah, I'm really good, thanks, mate. So how's your day been? You been sparring?
Yeah, been at work this morning. Come back, sparred, and then just chilling now. Just chilling out.
Excellent, mate. Nice and relaxing. Well, look, before I start coming on to your pro career, you're flying at the moment. You're 4-0. But before I come on to that, it's the first time we've had you on the site. So tell the fans a bit about yourself. What got you into boxing? Tell us a little bit about your amateur pedigree.
Well, I've done every sport with my dad. Like my dad took me to every other sport: rugby, football, blah 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 blah. I think I was going to do Muay Thai, and then I looked around the corner of boxing, and I was like, "Dad, can I do that?" He said, "Yeah, go on." Like do a session. So I done a session, and I was like, "Dad, I want to do this." He was like, "Yeah, go on. Like, see how you get on." Blah blah blah. And then for like years, me and my old man was having murders. I was like, "Dad, I ain't even that good, mate. Like, I don't want to do this no more." He said, "Go in the school boys and see how you get on. If you lose, you can quit." I was like, "All right, go on." And then I won the school boys, and I thought, I ain't really got an excuse no more. So then I just keep going and going and going, winning more titles. And then in the end, I just like think I'm really good at it. So got to stick with it now.
You must be quite useful. You're in the Eyebox Gym, as we discussed before, and you're in good company there. I think you got Archie Sharp, Dennis McCann, Sam Noakes, Henry Turner, to name Jordan Reynolds, just to name a few. You must have some competitive spars in there between you lot. I know there's a few weight between you all, but not massive amount.
Yeah. But to be fair, I'm quite big anyway, so I spar all. I spar from Dennis to like CJ and all that. So I spar everyone. But I've been there the longest out of all. So like I was there when Johnny Dart was there and all, and like Ricky Boylan and all them boys. So I've been there through the whole thing.
Excellent. Good stuff. Well, that brings me on to your last fight. I mean, Frank's shown great faith in you. I think all 4 fights you've had have been on huge cards. I mean, last time out, another great win, 4-0 on the Daniel Bentley undercard. How was that night for you?
It was quite a nerve-wracking because I thought, I'm on telly now. Like, if I mess up, this is like half my little shot. And if I mess up, then that's it, game over. But then I pulled it out and I've done all right.
Yeah, another good win. Have we got an opponent yet for you? Because you're out in 3 weeks.
Yeah, they literally, They literally stuck it on me like a week ago, I think it was. And it was like, you're out July 24th. I was like, perfect, mate. Like, perfect. So, because I've been asking for a fight since my last one, every month. When am I fighting? When am I fighting? And then he just sprang it on me. So I was like, yeah, sweet, perfect.
How does it feel to know that they obviously have a lot of faith in you, because there's bucket loads of lads who ain't getting fights out the last year, as you know, if not longer. And some of you seem to be getting out a little bit more than others. And as we've mentioned, you've been out on a TV card. All 4 were big fights. I think you're on a Daniel Dubois card as well. I'm not sure you're on the TV, but big card. That must make you feel like they've got confidence in you.
Yeah, I was talking to my dad the other day about it. I was discussing like what fights have been on. Like I boxed at good places like O2, York Hall, Copper Box, BT Studio, and then now I'm boxing at Wembley. So I ain't done bad for just only having 4 fights. But I'm young in it at the end of the day. So this little COVID thing is just, it ain't really affected me because I'm only young. I'm only 20, so this is all coming to the end now, isn't it? So it's all going to start picking back up. And I'm only 20, so it's been like I've been in the gym learning. I think it's done me a bit of good, to be fair.
It's a good way. As you said, you're only 20, you're still young, and certainly in the game, it's good that you look at it like that. I mean, I've interviewed many fighters in the last 6-9 months, and they work as well. They're like 27, 28, 30, and they're like, God, I've got to work.
It's hard. Like, if I didn't have like me missus and me dad and all that, like, I think I'd just quit because I couldn't have done it. You know, like sometimes you get home and you think, I've got to go training now. What's the point? And it's just like, you just think, just get through this little barrier, and you'll like the next day you think, I'm all right now. I can get through this. It's just taking that day by day, step by step.
I'm not sure what the final government announcement was today, but they've said the roadmap back on the 19th. You've definitely got fans there. Are we expecting a full crowd or half crowd?
I don't know. I ain't too sure myself. I've texted my manager and all that, like ringing him up saying I'll sat in with tickets, blah blah blah. Because like tickets where it's at. I mean, like last time I boxed, there was no fans. It was all right. It weren't like mad different, but them fans do give you a bit of like when you land a shot, they go whoa, and it just gives you a bit of bit of excitement to go again.
You're down in Bexley, right, as well in London, so you're not too far for them venues. So I'm sure when you can sell the tickets, you'll make a few quid on them, and they'll be itching to get out.
Yeah, like Wembley's a bit hard to get to. It's like from where I am, it's a bit hard. But say like if you put me in the O2 or something, I'd sell loads of tickets because everyone wants to go. Everyone wants to go. It's the O2 is like it's my little like I did my debut. I sold loads of tickets for my debut because it's just everyone is on demand, isn't it? So everyone can go.
Excellent. Well, I'm sure you'll be headlining there sometime soon, Micky, in the future. What can we expect for you come fight night in 3 weeks, like style-wise, for the fans who haven't seen you?
Come forward, aggressive, and just like I'm doing 6 rounds this fight, and I'm more of a 6-round fighter anyway. It's like them 4 rounds, it don't suit me a lot. I've got to rush around, and it's a bit hard work. I think we're 6. I've got 6 now. I can take my time. I can like do what I do best, and like figure opponents out, and then work them down, and then get them out of there late.
Quality, get your way into a fight. Well, as the fights go on now, you keep winning, you'll end up with more 6-round, 8 rounds, 10-rounders. Well, look, we wish you luck on in 3 weeks. Just quickly, last couple of bits I'd like to ask before we go. Interviewed last night someone else on the card, same weight as you, Chris Jenkins. We'll probably have Echo Esserman on as well. They're both friends of the show. That's for the British and Commonwealth welterweight title at your weight. Who do you think wins that? There's a chief support on the same card.
I don't know, because he gets cut bad, doesn't he, Jenkins, with them eyebrows. They're just this bad. But like, I don't know. I don't really know the other fella. I know I've heard he's strong and he comes forward and all that. But like, that Jenkins is a good boxer and he done well against obviously when he beat Garden. So I think he'll do well, Jenkins. But as long as his eyes hold that and he don't get cut or anything, he'll be all right.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's styles make fights, right? You've got the boxer against the come forward fighter. Esserman is undefeated in 14. Yeah. Go on, sorry, bud.
Just them eyebrows, man. Every time he fights, he gets a mad old cut.
He does cut a bit. He says it himself on there. So, but I think he's aware of that. But he has to change his game plan maybe on how he fights. So he's got a lot of experience. Good 50-50 fight. Right, what about the top level? There's a big fight coming up soon. You've got Pacquiao against Errol Spence Jr. at your weight. Who do you think wins that? Because they've both got belts, obviously.
I think Errol's too big, man. I think he's far too big. Like, I love Pacquiao. He's like one of like the old school, isn't he? Like he's been around for ages. But I just think I don't know how he does it, mate. How old is he? Like 40 odd, and he's still
41,
going.
I think, yeah.
41, and he's still fighting these young kids, man. But yeah, I just think age will play a big factor, and Errol Spence is massive for the weight. So I think Errol will do the business that night.
Yeah, it's going to be a close one. And should Errol come through, then Errol and Terence Crawford, because they're arguably 2 of the best pound for pounds. And there's a lot of debate on who wins that.
Yeah. I just think same again. Like, Errol's massive. I think if you're going to beat Errol, you've got to be a fully fed welterweight. And just like, I think where he comes down a weight, he might like, if you pressure him, he might blow a little bit because of the weight thing. But I think that's the only way you can do it is if you just pressure him.
Good stuff. Good analysis, mate. And finally, how's it feel on that card in 3 weeks? You're on a massive card. You've got Joyce Takam. Who do you think's going to win that big one? Joyce going to win that? I
think Joyce, he's like a machine, and he just, you can't get him with a truck. He just wouldn't go anywhere.
I think he proved that.
He's like the way you watch him. He's like he looks slow and he looks ponderous and all that, but it works, and it's a weird thing. You can't put your money against him because he could always go the other way.
Yeah, well, you can't knock him last time out. That was a massive win for him. And he as you said, I think Daniel Dubois threw everything at him, and Daniel Dubois says,
I had Dubois to stop him. I thought he's definitely going to get mad at it, but he just hit him with everything. He didn't go nowhere. Didn't even blink. Wasn't even like he just got hit and was like, I'll just keep coming.
Yeah, he showed what level he's at, and hopefully he comes through, and then he'll be banging on the door for one of those belts when they'll sort of like split up if they don't all unify them. Well, look, great catching up, you Micky. We'll probably catch you a week of the fight of the way in or the press conference, right, bud? Thanks for taking your time out. Cheers.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. as always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.